Hello, my name is Elena. This is my What's in My Bag speech.
I can hear you.
This is my What's in My Bag speech. When I was in 8th grade, that's when COVID hit. So a lot of time in quarantine meant a lot of time reflecting. And since then, I spent a lot of time changing the way I think, the way I dress, like the people I hang out with. So these bags are just gonna, or the stuff in the bag is just gonna take you through my journey. First, I have my McDonald's hat, because I also worked at McDonald's.
Okay, louder.
I also worked at McDonald's.
Good.
It was my very first job.
Good.
I was initially a referee, but I didn't get paid enough, I didn't work enough hours, so I felt like I needed something to kind of help me advance more. McDonald's taught me a lot. I haven't really been punished there, which I obviously should value, but I've learned a lot of lessons about like being late and how to deal with customers and kind of holding your tongue there, because a lot of the customers there can be a lot. But I also have been promoted to crew trainer, so I've got the responsibility for training the employees there, which I think is a pretty great honor, and it's helped me in my future jobs since then. It's also kind of silly, but I brought a cat collar because even though I've always wanted a dog, I've always had cats, and I've always ended up loving them more than I think I would ever love a dog. I currently have a young kitten. His name's Murphy. He's orange, but I recently moved, and I used to
You
have
have
a
a
cat.
young what?
Kitten.
Kitten.
His name's Murphy. I used to have a cat named Sperry who I love so much, and I loved her not that long ago, so she's still in my heart. But I'm learning to love my new cat, and I also just appreciate the responsibility that they teach me. I try to take him on walks, and he doesn't love that, but feeding him and cleaning his litter box in every day helps me keep a routine. And my bag, it's not very glamorous, but it's a Kroger bag, and it reminds me of my mother, who is a very important person to me. She's probably my #1 best friend in the whole world. We're like the exact same person through and through. Every time we would go to the grocery store and we would get these bags, we make sure to keep them somewhere in the closet and somewhere out of the way so we could use them for trash bags. You need a bag to take clothes to donate. You need just a good little way to save money, you know. And so she's just influenced a lot of the ways that I think in life. She also considers family to be very important. So I've learned that through her because her and my dad's teaching styles are very different, so it's hard to kind of like compete with both of them, but she's taught me to maintain a good relationship with both of them and with my siblings. I currently live with my sister actually, and she's probably the best roommate I could have ever picked because we both understand each other and we don't have unnecessary arguments without understanding where each other's coming from. Lastly, it's also not a very glamorous item, but I really didn't want to bring my very stinky soccer cleats in here. So I did bring a water bottle because the one thing I always had on me at soccer was water, because I could not make it through that practice without water in my inhaler. But soccer also was a very important thing to me. I played it throughout my whole life. I recently stopped playing my senior year, so I got rid of all my soccer stuff. That's why I don't have any trophies to bring in. But it taught me a lot of leadership. It taught me consistency. My senior year, I wanted to try to play in college, so I started going to the gym. And I worked out 3 to 5 times a week, and I saw a lot of progress. Fortunately, I have not kept up with that since now, but it was nice to be in the gym every day and actually see progress, because I've constantly tried to like work out at least, not even just for soccer, just to maintain like your health, and it's kind of hard, but when you see progress, it helps motivate you to keep going. That's everything I have in my bag. I'm hoping that we can learn a lot more about each other throughout the class, but thank you guys for listening.
And you are?
And I am Elena Poston.
Thank you.